Welcome to Momentum Monday. Today's October 4th, 2020. Nice happy hour.
I just had a good ride. I'll be playing golf with some clients this week, taking a Howie week. It's kind of like an Ivan week, but a lot better English. A lot better English. Any volleyball? What's going on?
Yeah. I'll play some volleyball today.
All right, we're going to do something next weekend, you and I. Something special. I got something special planned. A swing trading weekend with Ivan. We're going to make some video.
Okay. I can't wait.
All right. No, you know what? It's canceled. It's over. Let's get to the markets. Give people what they want. They came here to hear you. My wife's blowing her hair in the other room, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So last week was pretty volatile. Basically, it started out with a bang, big gap on Monday and a follow through. And just when everyone thought that that's it, we're gonna test the highs. We had those news on Thursday about a bunch of White House officials catching the virus. And we definitely saw a significant distribution day on Friday, even though quite a few software stocks opened down, but they finished almost green. So the dip in software was bought. So the market is kind of in an indecision mode right now, just waiting further news, I guess. Obviously, we are a few weeks just before the elections. It's normal to see the usual pre-election volatility, but it seems like it's even more so this year, especially with the latest headlines. And also, we have that second stimulus package also on the line, which might have been the main reason behind the relative strength in small caps. Small caps, believe it or not, gained 4% last week, and are kind of starting to outperform large caps for the first time in a long time. Obviously they're still in a no man's land near potential resistance, but it was. I think it was encouraging to see on Friday that with all that news, money didn't really leave the market, and as we keep repeating, it just rotated. It just went out of tech and went into other sectors. I think I tweeted on Friday, the home builders in ETF closed at new all-time highs. A lot of strength in this sector. And other than that, the usual themes.
Look at the relative strength there in home builders. Not for me, but good to see the millennials buying homes. 0% interest. Their parents may be able to help them.
Yeah, and anything related to.
They're saving money. They're saving money. They may not have the jobs they want, but they're saving money. This has been my favorite win from March, Zillow. Everybody's moving. It's kind of become people's home screen to check out fantasy zip codes. Where they want to live. And that is the market, right? Zillow is kind of like a Bloomberg and Redfin, I guess, is doing well too. Yeah, these are the Bloombergs of COVID for American people, right? People are just checking zip code. Oh, which one is this? IPOB. Yeah, this is
Open Table.
Open Door.
Open Door, yeah. Open Door, exactly.
This is a SPAC. I think, if we go back to the QQQ, I think we're going to see in all the SPACs, it goes back. I wrote about this the other day. The bond market likes math and the stock market likes stories. And this is a year of stories, right? You have to make believe that we've told ourselves this story that COVID is speeding up a digital transformation. It's a good story. You have 0% interest rates. And the story is, leading to a rotation of money. Money wants to stay in the market with 0% interest rates and money printing going on. And the U.S., market is still exploding because of global demand for U.S., Tesla, Amazon, Facebook. If we even look at the world of TikTok, we see it spilling out into Snapchat, Pinterest, Twitter. Like, look at those three. They're the anti-TikTok trade.
Yeah, definitely holding very well near the 52-week high.
It's called the PST trade, the Pinterest, Snapchat, Twitter trade, and the verticals. In a world where TikTok is an influencer market, obviously Instagram helping Facebook, but it's the PST trades right on in social. And it's another sleeper social is gaming stock Zynga, which I mentioned last week. But in the private market, obviously the gaming stocks. As an investor in a company called Scopely that just raised money at $3 billion. So social gaming as well, and Zynga may be an interesting play. Oh, the regular gaming stocks broke down a little bit. That's interesting. I don't know.
Anything tech, anything big tech was in trouble. And for whatever reason. I mean,
and surprisingly, Boeing and my two COVID stocks, Boeing and SPG, rallied last week. So it's interesting because which president getting COVID, that it's an issue. The math that I see, the numbers that I'm seeing is that people aren't dying, right? The first wave wiped out a lot of the people that were most likely to die, obviously, or the real unharmed people. Now all the young people are getting it. So we're probably facing something close to another year of hell. That's what these stocks are telegraphing, SPG, the civilian stocks. But because the death rates seem to be down for now on a trailing basis, Boeing and SPG are hanging in there while the big cap tech rolls over, and the vertical company, the vertical social networks are doing well. Another stock doing well is Roku, which is kind of like the new cable TV for the middle America. I own a little bit. Just if you go back into a weekly and a monthly, it's kind of got like this AMD following. The millennials seem to understand. I tried a Roku, I didn't like it, but I kind of get it. It's like turning your cable, it's like an internet cable box in the sense that it looks like you're still on cable, but you get thousands of channels and it's, a flat monthly fee, and they settled with CBS. I think you can get CBS there now, and you can get, so that's super strong. Cloudflare continues, one of my old companies that I don't follow, but I'm long, just very bullish on it powering the internet, secure internet. What else looks strong to you, Ivan? So
the two themes that we've been talking about, clean energy and
right, Jinko Solar. I had that last week. I didn't make the trade because it's a Chinese stock, JKS. I think we showed it last week at 35.
Yeah, anything solar has been on upside.
Look at that. We covered it last week at 35, and it just fucking was up every day last week. God damn.
I mean,
yeah, this is the weakest of the solar stocks, SunPower, but yeah.
First Solar is kind of the weakest, I would say, but because they're like the old dogs, more established names, it seems like the speculators have been running the smaller caps, more unknown solar names. But definitely very strong trend, clean energy. I don't know if it's the market way of projecting who's going to win the elections, or it's just a major world trend. But this, and also all the social distancing stocks were very strong.
The McDonald's
pizza with the pre-earnings rally. Anything that was hot, basically March, April.
Peloton, all-time high, another social distancing stock, all-time highs.
As I said, no matter the headlines, it's not hitting the market, it's just rotating. That's the encouraging sign. We can still see a 4 or 5, even 10% pullbacks in the Nasdaq 100, but overall it seems money is just rotating. It's just finding different spots to go to.
I'm going to order my Peloton this week, Ivan. I should just order it live on the show here.
I thought you already did that in March.
No, it was like 6 weeks waiting. I should have just ordered. Now I'm going to be away for a week, so I'm going to order it and hope it comes. The other stock that I think is interesting, Ivan, is a stock that I've been long forever, but boring. Taser, AAXN.
Yeah.
I saw a movie on Netflix. It was a Netflix movie. Oh shit! No, I didn't see Trump this week, but I am coughing. AAXN. I saw a movie on Netflix. It was a murder. It was a true story, a murder story. It's really tragic story, but they went back and used the original interviews that the policeman did with the man that murdered his family. So it's really interesting to see the live body cam first interviews that the policeman did with the guy who eventually was convicted of taking his family. And I think that's obviously not why policemen do this, but the incredible learnings that people can get from instead of having note taking, so it's a different use case that the police agreed to let Netflix. It was fascinating, and that's a use case of the cloud for police force for the next 20, 50 years. I'm super bullish on this company. I'm super bullish on tasers over guns. It is a history of underachieving at some level, but I think as they own the cloud for this vertical, I think this is going to be it's one that I've been long for a year or so, but this is a theme that continues to impress and be important. So that's kind of a trend idea I have. What else, Ivan?
Yeah, I agree on this one. I mean, I'm also long this one. Definitely looking technically constructively, and it has a.
You and I are long. I like that. Zillow is the other one. Snap. I'm trying to go through the ones that I love. Roku. I think STNE Stone Cold continues to.
It's consolidating. I mean,
consolidate. I think it could surprise if the market stays strong.
A lot of software names are still looking good. Just building new bases.
The other one, Intuitive Surgical, just continues to dominate medical robots, which I'm long a little bit. ISRG, Ivan, just going to continue to look through my. And then the other company that I'm monitoring closely on some is in my Fashology edition is Farfetch, FTCH. Kind of bounced where it had to be. We needed to get above 30, but a platform it's kind of a very high-end Etsy for designer shops to sell high-end clothing. So you can see kind of these e-commerce stocks have pulled back and now taking off again from Shopify on down. They had a they're all pretty orderly, obviously because of the high price of these things. They're steep pullbacks, quick steep pullbacks, but you can see all the e-commerce stocks rallying again here up the right side of a base. That's all I got. I think we got to respect the fact that the next 30 days is going to be volatile. So position size accordingly, and hope everybody has a good week. Anything that I missed, Ivan?
No, that's all. The same theme works, clean energy, social distancing, but also a new stimulus package could be good for small caps. The same themes persist, money is just rotating, and a lot more volatility for the next few weeks. So basically that's it.
One other one, Ivan, that I promised to talk to people about, Elastic, which is my favorite, one of my biggest, if not my biggest position right now with Spotify. It's a open source search product, B2B search product. Just continues to hover at all-time highs here in a just not giving back much on pullback. So, all right, everybody, have a great week, Ivan. I'll see you.
You too, Howard.